Okay, my name is Jiyoung Yoon and I'm teaching at Ewha Women's University. My major is Consumer Studies. Uh, okay, this is the presentation I prepared. My title is Environmental Self-Identity and Purchasing Eco-Friendly Products. I will start the lecture from now on. Okay. Mm, Yes, my title is Environmental Self-Identity and Purchasing Eco-Friendly Products. Uh, okay, in my introduction is like this. In the context of growing environmental concern on a global scale, environmental experts around the world are arguing the household and individual consumption behavior in industrial countries have lasting impacts on the global environment. Individuals are increasingly interested in their personal consumption, and they have emphasized uh, the uh, the importance of promoting the purchase of eco-friendly products. In South Korea, the result of a 2011 public opinion survey on environmental awareness revealed that more than 90% of the respondents were very concerned with environmental problem and recognized the seriousness of environmental pollutions. However, a study on eco-friendly purchase behavior reported a score of 50.3 out of 10, suggesting that despite the high level of awareness about eco-friendliness, actual eco-friendly purchase behavior is low. Therefore, to promote eco-friendly behavior, we need to understand the process by which consumers buy eco-friendly products. So this study aimed to advance our knowledge by identifying a tendency of eco-friendly purchase behavior and confirming theoretical based process model regarding purchasing eco-friendly products. And Further environmental self-identity positively relate to purchase intention and behavior regarding eco-friendly products. The following section reviews the theories of reasoned action, theories of reasoned action and planned behavior, which were used to frame this study. You know, expanded expanded respond expanded reasoned action and planned behavior, and present a conceptual model used to develop the 10 hypotheses that were testing using survey data. The last section discusses the research and practical implication of the finding along with the study's limitation and offer suggestion for future research. So, this is theoretical background. Can you see that this? Okay. Mm, yes. Yes, a theoretical of reasoned actions is by Fishbein's and Agent's theory of reasoned actions argued attitude about given behavior and subjective norm about that behavior influence intentions to enhance the behavior. In this theory, attitudes toward a behavior are defined as the degree to which a person has a favorable or unfavorable evaluation or appraisal of the behavior in question. This definition implies that individuals have knowledge upon which they rely to consistently respond favorable or unfavorably to particular behaviors. In theory, subjective norms have two components. The first component is normative beliefs, which are based on likelihood that important others. For example, is family members, friends, and teachers, and approve or disapprove of a given behavior. And the second component is the motivation to complete with the beliefs of important others. And subjective norms are social factors generated with an interpersonal relationship with important others and are defined as individual predictions of the evaluation that those important other would make regarding her or his behavior. The theory of reasoned action postulates that individuals base their behavior, decisions, and actions on their perceptions of the social pressure to perform or not perform those behaviors, where social pleasure is defined as the important others' influence of them. You know, yes. Consequently, intentions indicate the amount of effort that an individual is willing to exert with respect to performing a given behavior, as well as the individual's attitude toward and subjective norms regarding the behaviors. Um, and my theoretical background is very important is extended theory of planned behavior. Agents pointed out that there were clearly more antecedents or variations in the pathways from predictors to outcomes that might further increase the explanatory power of the model of the theory of planned behavior. Pellegrini and Pagozzi proposed adding variables and modifying pathways as a way to extend it and deep the theory. Therefore, an extended theory of planned behaviors might be developed by adding one or more variables to the set of attitudes, subjective norms, and or perceived behaviors control factors conceptualized in the theory of planned behavior. Based on the strong validity of the theory of planned behavior, each of these extended applications provided additional details to help explain variation in certain behaviors. We followed this approach and developed this study as an extended theory of planned behavior by including environmental self-identities as an antecedent factor of attitude, subjective norm, and perceived behavior control. We aim to, it's my aim to reveal a process in which environmental self-identity directly and indirectly influences purchase intention and purchase behavior of eco-friendly products through its influence on attitude, subjective norm, and perceived behavior control. Okay, you can see this conceptual framework. Okay. The conceptual model used to guide in this study analysis is illustrated in like this figure. The theory of planned behavior extended by the hypothesis that environmental self-identity, identify, self-identify, mm, indirectly influence purchase intention, you know, and purchase behavior of eco-friendly products through its influence on attitude, subjective norm, attitude and subjective norm and perceived behavior controls, towards eco-friendly products. Yeah, you can see this purchase intention of eco-friendly products, and last is uh, perceived behavior, uh, purchase behavior of eco-friendly products, like this. Hypothesis is like this. Uh, H1 to H3 is the relationship of environmental self-identity to attitude, subjective norm, attitude, subjective norm, and perceiver behavior control regarding eco-friendly products. You can see this, right? This H1, H2, and H3, and um, H4, H4 to H6 is the relationship of attitude, subjective norm, and perceived behavior control to intention to purchase eco-friendly products, like this. You can see this here, like this, 4, 5, 6, like this, and and H7 to H9 is the relationship of attitude, subjective norm, and perceived behavior control to actual purchase behavior of eco-friendly products. You can see this like this, and H9. And last one is intention to purchase eco-friendly products positively related to purchase behavior regarding eco-friendly products. You can see this, right? That H1 to H10 is like this. And my sampling and data collection is like that. An internet survey method supplemented by email was used to collect the data used in this study. First of all, I filed a survey to access a web link to questionnaires was sent to 70 individuals selected using convenience sampling, and the reliability and validity of the returned questionnaires were assessed. After finalizing the questionnaires based on findings from the field study, the survey was conducted. The data were collected from September 12, uh, uh, 2018 to September 18, 2018. You can see like this. The study design was approved by the Ewha Women's University IRB, institution, institutional review board. Like number is like that, and study participation patients provide written informed consent. The target response respondents were adult consumers living in Seoul, South Korea. A total of 500 individuals were contacted and asked to participate in this study. Of them, 466 respondents were included in this study. Um, Variable, you can see this variable measure like that. The relevant previous study words were used to develop the 32 questionnaires items for measuring the studied variables. In the process, we aim to improve the content validity of the questionnaires by revising and supplement the scale based on opinions of 5 consumer science experts. Uh, Yes, the reliability and validity of survey scale were evaluated through the pilot surveys. And all items had response option on 7-point record type scale ranging from 1 to 7. Yeah, you can see this like that. As survey response profile measured like that or like this. Oh, what is that? Okay. Respondents' characters age was almost equally distributed in the sample in 4 groups, like this: 20 to 29, and 30 to 39, like this, and 25 1%, 24.2%, and 40 to 49 is 25.1%, like that. In terms of gender, there were 235 females and 231 males. The respondents was most likely to be 4-year university graduate, like this, 71%. Like that, and professional college graduate is like 4.5%. Just over one half of respondents were married and 2 to 6 were not married. An average monthly household income was distributed as follows, like that. You know, regarding self-reported social class, considered themselves middle class, like that, and lower class, and 41 considered themselves to be in upper class. You can see this correlation and complementary factor analysis like that. Yes, you know this. Okay, like this. Um, mm, People, the hypothesis were tested the bivariate correlation between the variables were examined to assess their statistical relationship to each other. You can see this table presented a result of analysis variables. All of the bivariate correlation was statistically significant and positive. Discriminant value was accessed using the average variance you can see AVE, and this table shows that all of variables AVE statistics were larger than the variables largest square largest scale correlation with any other variables, indicating that discriminant variables was supported. The complementary factor analysis results shown in table indicate the measurement model was a good fit to the data. And the results showed the first three hypotheses. Okay, see, okay, mm, like this. Mm, Results show the first three hypotheses address the influence of environment self-identity on attitude toward eco-friendly products, subjective norm, and perceived behavior control. And H42H6 is conducted the influence of attitude toward eco-friendly products, subjective norm, and like that. And you can see that focus of H7 through H9 was actual purchase behavior, which was expected to be positively influenced by attitude, subjective norm, and perceived behavior control responsibility, respectively. You can see like that. Okay. And the last hypothesis was supported and okay, sure. This study results supported the theory of planned behavior, its extended version, and previous studies that found attitude and subjective norm positively influence the intention and behavior regarding eco-friendly products. uh, you know, uh, People might take a rational approach and weight their expected satisfaction with purchase against the the expected inconvenience of making the purchase and decide that the cost or outweigh in the benefits. Okay, so like this and. Uh, Okay. Phew. Okay. Thank you for